After spending weeks and weeks sanding, priming, and painting our kitchen cabinets, then demoing our old kitchen and making space, it was finally time to see all of our efforts come to life and install our cabinets. But we were on a really tight deadline to ensure that our countertop install didn't get set back weeks.
What?
90 or 93 inch cabinet.
Shut the f up.
Join us as we finally piece together our lives and get one step closer to our dream kitchen.
It's happening. It's happening. Hello, my beautiful creative humans, and welcome back. We've made a lot of progress over the last week that I have yet to share with you. Last week you saw the entire demo process, which was taxing. My back was so sore for like 3 days after that, and I swear it was because we were just hacking away at this tile for like 6 hours straight. So that was great, and now it's done, which we're so happy about, to finally just have everything out of here that no longer is needed. Since demo day though, a lot of things have transpired. Last week we had a deadline, and it was a no joke kind of deadline that could have set us back weeks if we didn't make it. That deadline, you ask, was them coming in here to measure for our countertops. I showed you a couple weeks ago that these are the countertops that we're going with. It's a really beautiful bright white quartz. These quartz countertops were the cheapest quote that we got at around, I think, $3,600 compared to the $4,000 to $6,000 range from a previous quote that we had gotten for a very similar product. So that being said, we went with this more affordable option, which granted is still a lot of money, but it is more affordable and it's exactly what we're looking for. And I actually really like the colors of the stone from this one that we chose more than anything that I've seen so far in our affordable price range. So we chose the stone, and then we scheduled them to measure all of the countertops that we're gonna need. We scheduled that for Thursday, knowing that they had like a 2 to 3 week lead time, meaning from the day that they take the measurements, we still have to wait 2 to 3 weeks before we can get our countertops. So we knew that if we didn't get these cabinets in and level and perfect and installed by last Thursday, then we were gonna have to wait even more time before we have a functioning kitchen, which is not great. So we spent every single day after work, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just working on getting these cabinets installed. So we started over here, we installed these two, got them level, got them perfect, and thankfully we're able to just use our old butcher block so that we're not completely out of kitchen commission. So that's been really handy.
Boy, I swear to God.
Also, while our friends were here the past weekend, they helped us level this one that was under the window, so that was really nice. That one's been installed and has been so great to have. These cabinets, however, could not be installed until we hired a plumber to come out and fix the plumbing under this sink.
Just hang on there.
I'm in!
We're in.
We're in!
Oh my God. It just
fell into place.
went. So now it's gotta go.
A little backward.
The back has to go up a little bit.
Woohoo! For you. There's like a piece of tape that's going to the back. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Don't touch it.
Up. Try to get it like.
Now it's done right, and we were able to properly install this cabinet and level it, and then this cabinet and properly level it. I still have to fix these walls, which needs to get done before install day, but we don't even know when that is yet. While all of this chaos was happening, my husband Michael also decided to work on some of the electrician stuff? Electrical. Electrical.
Okay, I need plugs. Okay.
We moved one outlet above the coffee bar, which was so nice, and then he also installed a bunch of CGFI plugs that were not to code, and then he jumped a plug from one place to another so that we have access to more electricity, so that's great. We do, however, still have an electrician coming out on Thursday, I think, to install the 2 pendant lights, so we did get a quote on that last week, which was great.
We put some spotters up in the attic to see where we're at.
Yep.
And this one's all right. You got room to play there. However, this one is like in that sweet spot where it's like this far away from a stud.
It's done, y'all. So now this switch
is only the track lighting. That's what that's called. And then this switch right here will now only be the 2 pendant lights.
And this one still loops.
That's the
Yep, it didn't affect that at all.
cool. So now they'll be.
That was pretty much all the things that happened Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then Thursday finally came around and the guy came to measure for the countertops.
Hello, good morning, coming to you live from my iPhone because the countertop person should be here any moment to measure the countertops. I'm so nervous. This is the progress we have made so far. Everything is in, or everything that's gonna have a countertop on top of it is in and perfectly level. We have this like additional little bar over there. This one's level. This one's perfectly level. Let me move everything out of the way. Oh boy. Oh boy. And that's our sink. They're gonna need that. And then we also have like a few of our little, like this little guy. We've got the filtration faucet and then the normal faucet. So these are all of the things. We'll see what he needs and how this goes, but wish me luck. I'll keep you posted.
And of course, the window that they gave us for this guy to show up was between 9 and noon, and I had like a work call at 9:30, and of course, I get a call 10 minutes before my work call, and he's like, hey, I'm 10 minutes out. See you soon. Needless to say, I didn't make it to that work call. However, it was for a good reason, and we finally got all of these measured. So then we walked through cabinet by cabinet on what we're hoping the countertops will look like. So for this one, he jotted down all of the measurements and lovingly noted that none of our walls are straight, which I guess is to be expected. Human error. But this wall he even had to use like a laser on to get the perfect measurement because it's warped. It like, I think it bubbles out a little bit. Love that for us. We walked through everything and determined how far do we want the countertop to sit off of each cabinet? How big do we want this peninsula island to be? What does it look like under the window? Do you want straight edges on each side because things are butting up against it? How much of an overlay by the stove do you want? Like all of these little details that I hadn't even thought about. I'm like, well, you know more than I do. I trust you, but this is what we're hoping for. And he got everything measured out. He said, great job, you did it. And then he left. The nice thing with the cabinet measurement guy was that he was willing to work with however the state of these cabinets were in upon Thursday. Let me just show you. This cabinet, for example, it was completely level, it was perfect, everything was straight. However, a measurement that we didn't fully realize was slightly off was how far this side was sitting out from the wall versus this side. So the goal for all of these things is to be 18 3/4 off of the wall. That's how deep our pantry is gonna be once we order it. That's how deep our fridge surround is. That's how deep we want this off of here. And the right side of this cabinet was sitting at 18.5 as opposed to 18 3/4. So it was a quarter short, and then we needed to pull it 1/4 of an inch out from the wall so that it was matching and perfectly flush this way compared to the wall. But the nice thing is the guy who came here to measure it was like, you don't even need to touch it if you don't want to. I can taper the slab that I'm giving you. But obviously, since we are the DIY queens that we are, we were like, no. We will fix that so that everything is 18 3/4 off of the wall. I don't want no taper. I want everything to be a perfect, beautiful line. And I know I'm not probably gonna be able to visually see a difference of 1/4 inch from one side to the other, but it just seems a little silly to have to do that when we could just easily push it back and make it work. But it was nice to know that he's willing to work with whatever we're giving him. So I did appreciate that. So now the entire cabinet is level and sitting 18 3/4 off of the wall. So that was great. The deadline was met with flying colors and I'm so happy about it. We were really stressing Wednesday night. We're like, we gotta get this done. We gotta get it done now. And we did it. And I'm really, really happy about that. And then with that in our rear view mirror, we were able to relax for a few days. And then this weekend, we decided to tackle another project that was on our horizon, aka the fridge cabinet or fridge surround cabinet thing that we made built in, and it looks really good, and I'm probably the most proud of this thing that I am of anything else in this kitchen right now.
Oh. Deep fit in your car, but only if it's.
Home Depot run went well.
It's kind of nice having the divider up. Nice peace and quiet.
Nice little break. It fits.
It
fits in the Escape. Right now we're building the cabinet that the fridge is gonna slide into. So we're doing 2 sides and then the cabinet that goes on top of it.
Literally.
Yes. I was like,
Same. I was like,
literally perfect.
bruh.
That's perfect. Great.
Okay, set it down. Right?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to rotate my hands.
Are we in? Uh-oh, we got the light.
Yeah, let's read the light.
We're good. Now
We're good?
Okay. Wash my fingies. Okay.
Good looks, good looks.
Shut up, it's perfect.
Okay, you're right.
Going into this weekend, I had no idea how we would be able to make this happen because the cabinet itself doesn't go all the way back to the wall. Just because I couldn't find one that was exactly 18 3/4 inch off the wall. So we had to customize it ourselves. So we were just like, let's go to Home Depot, see what they got, and that's what we did. We meet again with the lumber aisle.
I was not ready for that. I was like,
We had to build out the cabinet slightly so that this board wouldn't scrape the sides of the fridge. And then we were able to perfectly slide the fridge in with everything being attached. So it was definitely not as complex of a process as I thought it had to be. And it feels really sturdy, really stable, and we're super, super happy with it. The only issue though was the first time we did it and brought it inside and almost installed it, is that we made it 1 inch too tall. See, because this is about 5 inches. And then this
it
is
would just be satisfying to me if it is
about a little bit taller, I guess.
4.5.
Why, you ask? Because I am a grade A silly goose. And I thought that our pantry was gonna be 91 inches tall, when in reality it's only 90 inches. And we based the uppers next to the stove off of that 90 inch. So we were like, huh, why are they all 1 inch off? That's so weird. And then Michael checked the email that our friend Kathy sent to us with the pantry measurements. And lo and behold, it's 90 inches, not 91.
90
What?
or 93 inch cabinet.
Shut the f up. Nuh-uh.
Let's lower it an inch.
Am I stupid?
No.
I don't know why I thought 91, but then we had to take it all out, take it outside, dismantle the whole thing, cut it down an inch, reinstall everything, then bring it back in and attach it to the wall. I love it. Double check your measurements, kids. At least I made it an inch too big, you know what I mean? It's fine, everything's fine. That is all the progress we've made this week, and I am so proud of us. It's happening. It's happening. The next thing I'm waiting for is basically just a phone call on when we can install these countertops. I should be getting that phone call today or tomorrow, and then once I do, we'll schedule it, it'll be on the books, and then this kitchen will essentially be as close to done as it has ever been before. There are still a lot of little things that need to happen between this kitchen being perfectly done and complete, but having countertops is going to make it at least livable, which is insane. I can't even picture it and fathom it right now. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so nice. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you being on this journey with us. And as of today, I just hit 1,000 subscribers, so I don't know where we're at by the time you're seeing this, but thank you so much for being here. You make my life so much better. I'm so grateful for you. I love you. Thank you for being on this journey with us, and I'll talk to you so soon.